my god. Did everyone see that? Because that will not be happening again. Definitely didn't just go back in the VOD to see that bottom panel again. Oh, you mean this one? This bottom panel? This one?
Yeah.
the timing. The timing. Welcome. I'm currently drawing a very wrecked sausage. Mythical sausage. Mythical Jace. I'm drawing a very wrecked mythical Jace. Hi. That actually wasn't intentional. Oh my gosh, wait. And then people being like, oh yeah, go watch Foxology. I recommend their streams. Ow, 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 ow. Thank you for the biddies. Add insult to injury. Thank you so much for the 100 biddies, Mitch. I got a concussion. Click. You can sell shit. Thick. Oh. Oh, goody. Oh, goody. What? The timing! The timing! I can't believe my voice is going to be changing so very much in the next couple months that those clips are gonna seem hilarious. Hi everyone. I didn't forget what streaming is. Yay! Squad is rolling in. Hi, everyone. It's already pretty different. See, sometimes it is. Sometimes it sits like this. Other times it goes right back up to those clips. That range, if you will. But hi, everyone. That's weird. That's really weird, Ronnie. Hi everyone. Thank you so much for all the resubs. Yes, I know I've been away for a whole month, basically. So get in all of your resubs. Make a hype train. And thank you guys for coming in. I have been trying to stream for a while. Coming back to it, and it just I don't know why Ronnie is licking me. She's licking my voice specifically, I think is the bit she's going with, because my voice is starting to change. Because as of the 9th on the next month, I'll be 3 months on HRT. So, testosterone. Woo! Wow, subtitles just can't fucking keep up. That's really funny. Anyways, yeah, I'm approaching 3 months already. The vacation was super good. We went to a cottage. We tried to fuck off out of the city, and we found a really nice place. A little bit in the middle of nowhere, but close enough that it was like, yeah, 30 minutes and there's a grocery store. But it was so nice and quiet. The weather was awesome. It was like a little rainy and stuff like that. But then on Saturday, just randomly, it popped all the way up to like 16 degrees Celsius, which is, I want to say like 60 Fahrenheit for the Americans. We also went to a cat cafe. It was a lovely little weekend. Yeah, very, very much needed. There was a sauna, guys. It was great. I've never liked saunas before, but turns out when they're not steamy and overly humid like that, but still like nice and warm, that shit does wonders. It was a really nice vacation, and it was really nice being with my loves. The cat cafe was so nice. Absolutely like middle of nowhere. and just the most delightful vibes. And it's a cat cafe that also works for like as a rescue and adoption. So all of the cats that are there are also up for adoption, which is really, really sweet. And oh boy, the way I was just like, no, no, be chill, be chill. We can't adopt cats. We cannot. We don't have the space. Yeah, no, no, no. So you know how like you're supposed to have the little like bucket with you that you pour like water? Instead of pouring water, we actually just took snow from outside, so it didn't melt, like it didn't steam up the same way, and it was perfect. My skin had never been so hydrated. My hair was soaking up the moisture. I looked glorious. I would show you guys a picture, but I'm not like completely faceless, but more just because the internet is the way the internet is. I don't like having pictures of me out there. um, yeah, honestly, here's the thing, and I have heat intolerance like no one's business, right? As soon as it starts getting a little too warm and humid, I am down for the count. Um, however, what was that? What was that random sound that just played? Wait a second, I think I know. I knew it. I had a tab open. And sometimes on beacon.tv, the videos will just randomly start playing again. Anyways. Ronnie coming for your voice. No, she's not allowed to have my voice. She wants nice little feminine voice. She can take what I got. I will happily get rid of my squeaky little girl voice that I have. It's the customer service voice, you know. Man, I hope that I can excise those demons eventually, and just completely get rid of. Yeah, we just swap voices. Simple as that. Here, have some I don't know, I think this is like star matter or something, and I'm gonna pat you on your metaphorical head and call you a good voidling. How's that, D? Sorry, just responding to a message. But yes, I hope all of you have been keeping well in this past little month as we're in the northern hemisphere starting to leave winter a little bit, just a scotch. You know, we had our delightful little oh yeah, guys, we have new emotes. We have a couple new animated emotes. I found a lovely little program on Steam that is specific for making like animated emotes, and they're really cute. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna make some, so you guys can actually have some animated emotes. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. There you go. Yeah, Midwest is going through it. It's hot as shit. I mean, yeah, but Ursa, that's because you are where you are. I'm Midwest. And not even really Midwest. We're Eastern. We're right above New York, so well, right next to New York is more accurate. Weather is weird here. We have what's called Fool Spring, and then we just get hit with a fucking snow blizzard. It's great. Definitely doesn't mess with my bones. Definitely doesn't absolutely debilitate me for days. All right. Anyways, let's shift over here. Guys, remember this page. I haven't been what is called productive this month. So, oh, why didn't that play? I have a thing. Oh, of course. Because Mix It Up it logged me out. But yeah, guys, we have a new thing. We have new things, new sounds. Yeah, winter, fall, spring, winter again, actual spring, warm, summer, fall. Nope, still summer, fall, immediate winter. You got it in one, honestly. Yeah, the weather's just been a bit of a mess, and it's gonna be snowing. It is snowing right now. Thank you for the hydrate, everyone. Drink. Yes, yes, you do see your OC because this is the cameos page. So a while back, the brain cell roulette crew, we did a fun charity fundraiser, and three lovely people donated.
Shrimp heaven.
Hey,
now!
I wasn't shrimping that bad. How dare you? Three people donated specifically to have their OC's cameo in Skyfell. Good money for a good cause, and also you get to be in Skyfell. Haha. But yeah, so we're gonna be working on this page today because I need to get my ass in gear. But it is very funny because here's the thing: I did this before. I think I did this in January, right? There we go. Because I did this page in January, right? Now we're gonna switch over to the page I did yesterday. And let's see if you can tell my skill improved during that month. Let's see if you can see the difference. Here, I'll flip through them so you can see. It's like laughable, you guys. Thank you. Special shout out to Verso and Gustav for teaching me how to draw facial hair through trial by fire. But yeah, we're not working on that page today. We're working on this one because it's just been sitting there. Power of side projects. Listen. Side projects are the thing that keep me going. Let's actually just color in all of our characters first, and then we're going to work on backgrounds before we do shading. Hi. I have all these like tiny versions of them that it's like, do I really have to color them in? Yes, technically, but also this is one of the things I was worried about when I was working on We Go Lower was, oh, I'm gonna enjoy so much the limited color palette that I'm just, when I have to get back to Skyfall, I'm gonna be like, ugh, and I'm right. I was absolutely right. And I don't know. You back off from here with your, you can always just change your style. No, I can't back off. Hi.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, because you've said it to me several times before already.
Listen.
This is Katamari music, yes. Hi, Goof. Hi. What was that? Hi.
Chat.
Oh boy.
Fox has the little scruffy beard now, and I get to rub into the scruff. It's great.
It's not even there. I have freshly used clippers on the scruff that has formed, and so it is now just spiky.
Yeah, I get to scratch any itches I have on your stubble.
Please don't. Please don't. Please don't put your grease on my already greasy face. I took a shower this morning to get rid of the grease. Please give me a few hours of enjoying being free from it.
Okay. Nice
Okay.
and full.
Oh, you poor thing. Hello. What, Ronnie? Yeah, really. See, here's the thing. I was going to go live around like maybe 2:30ish or something. Ronnie comes home after being in the office and immediately goes into a meeting. And I'm like, "Oh, okay.
I'm
That's
sorry.
yeah, but it's also my love, please. Please, I must stream. It's a part of my job."
I know. But I had a headache,
Okay.
so I couldn't stay in the office anymore.
Sure. You can also take your meetings in the other room for future reference.
You were in the other room.
I was having a little nap, yes. But you could have still I'm just saying.
I could have migrated to the other room.
Mm-hmm.
But I had 3 minutes left by the time you asked.
Eat.
What?
What did you eat? It is so pungent and in my face.
Shawarma.
Yeah, that makes sense. You got shawarma without me?
I needed a Trito.
And you didn't bring me any? That's messed up.
You didn't respond.
Where? Ain't no way you messaged in the Thruple server to ask me specifically.
Well, no.
Girl. Yeah, this is some
I
serious
said I
betrayal.
was getting a Trito. You had more than enough opportunity to say you would also.
Girl.
Would you like a Trito?
Yes. I always would like a Trito.
Okay.
What kind of question is that? It's shawarma without me.
Here you go.
What? I'm not gonna eat yours.
But I'm full.
What? You had like how much is left? Damn. You're really not feeling well if you didn't polish this off.
I know.
Damn. All right.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It does have spicy garlic mayo.
That's fine. You guys are getting a little peek into the shenanigans of the Foxmouth household. Oh, I need to have their bags. Where's the reference for their bags? Not open. Hold on. Boop. I have so many references in this little side. But how are you guys doing? In my month away, how are you guys doing? Have you been having a good month? I know that. No. I know that for some people, it's been a bit of a rough month just with the changing weather. He says, perfect night to shove her face in Jason's non-existent tits. I mean, yeah. Though, mind you, shoving her into his non-existent tits, she would just go antlers first and kinda gore him just a little. Those little tines she's got are facing forward. Worth it. I don't know if it's worth it for him though. It will definitely be funny though, and I feel like I have to draw that at some point. Nipple piercing operation. No. Horrifying. Oh no. Oh no. Ursa, I'm so sorry. Oh no, have you been made important at work? Oh, buddy. No. You've become important at work. I'm so sorry. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Yeah, for my brief little stint when I was working in animation, becoming suddenly oh, you actually animate really quickly. Can we put you on like 2 more projects at the same time? And it was like, excuse me? What do you mean at the same time? It's like, yeah, we'll just like add it to your workload. And it's like, what? And I had to do it. And I did. I didn't get a pay raise though. That was the bullshit part. Kept asking me to do more and more work and then didn't fucking pay me for it. Oh, because it's expected from your contract. Bullshit. Project I usually have a month to do. Need to do in a month? Oh, no. Yeah, no. Multitasking is great actually. For my brain, multitasking is the best. I get I feel like I'm so much more in control of things that way. But a small issue is then they start expecting that amount of work, and I'm not about that actually. Where are her tattoos? There we go. Feel like I think I said this last time when I was working on this page too. I feel like there's going to be a point where I have to do like a mini comic explaining what this little montage page, what's going on in this montage page. I feel some of it is obvious, but this, I don't feel like that is, unless you know world lore, ain't no way that makes sense. Just been trying to think of like format to do it. I'm so excited to give him a new outfit. I mean, I'm excited for all of their new outfits and stuff, but very specifically Win. There's nothing quite like intentionally giving clothes to a character that are not supposed to fit the character. Eventually. Oh my god! Five! Okay. Rude. That was rude. Very, very rude, Kane.
Art, my favorite
Oh.
form of money laundering.
And also, we're doing a doodle. Okay. Let me finish blotting in win, and then we will do our doodle. Just remind me, okay? Scream it at me.
I've literally got so much to do. I'm like freaking.
Hey now.
Chill out. Stop screaming.
Hey now, I just got started. I need to put like a specific, like, you can't redeem this until like an hour has passed. Fine. Alright. Everyone take a quick stretch. Oh. You're just checking all of them, huh? But yeah, that's the totem pop is now the sound for reminding me to save my work because ha 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 ha. It's a funny joke. Everyone take a drink. All right. Also, did the dice do the thing? It did do the thing. So now the dice roller, ow. Oh, it didn't even hit me. There we go. Now it's hitting me. So the dice roller now is an automatic thing. I'm not rolling the dice anymore, and you guys can see the result immediately. Huh. A warmer. All right. Let's roll our d6. Where is my d6? Guys, I have D&D tonight. I'm so excited. The group finally knows that my boy is undead. There it is. And he got arrested because of inter-party fighting, and it's great. Or we're drawing Sev. Okay. What are we drawing for Sev? Happy gay to me. Yes, exactly. Oh, I know. How does that pose go? Wait, yeah, I know. Oh god, she'd be holding it like a fish. Hi, Crow. Yes, it's great. We started a fight right outside the basically necromancer police office. Just just girly things. And considering that two undead were fighting specifically, oopsie, we might have gotten in trouble. And now I get to be really dramatic this session while he talks with the other undead while he's being locked up. Also, we're going to be getting ads in a little bit. It'll be a short 30 seconds, so stick around. Yeah, poor Talos. This poor man. He doesn't even know yet the fact that his kids are so in the middle of everything. That's gonna bother me. Oh yeah, anyone who uses Clip Studio Paint, have you guys seen the V5 update? Because I'm working on it right now, which is why I can say, ooh wee, the changes are real good, are real good. Oh, there go the ads. Kids became important at Kieran's work. Yes, exactly. Yeah, and Kieran still doesn't understand everything. It's great. Honestly, don't know how to update my Clip Studio Paint. Oh, it's really easy. Okay. You can kind of see. I'd have to remove a border. It's this one. Yeah. Okay. You see this symbol up here. So like my mouse being right here. This. So that opens the actual like Clip Studio. That's where everything is, right? On the top right corner, there's a little 3x3 grid of squares, and it'll show like update to the latest version, or like get the new version or something like that. And then it gives you step-by-step instructions. To be fair, Talos is very aware of the danger their girls are in, even if they don't know the source. Yeah. It's gonna be really interesting. When Talos finds out that, like, it's hey, Kieran is like a direct danger, but also is kind of the safest person to leave your kids with, ironically, because he is oathbound to protect them. Leave your kids with your mom, nothing will go wrong. Yeah, I'll fucking believe that. Sure. Behold. I like to call this one my hair got caught in the door, so I cut it off because it was bothering me. Listen, sometimes you just need to draw your characters with different hairstyles, including their sporadic haircuts. It bites the screen. Understandable. I mean, Kieran doesn't wear his mask anymore, but he still has it. Ooh, I have a thing for any critters in chat. Are we excited for our most employed individuals this Thursday? Because I'm so excited. I want to see Murray. Please. Please, my wife. I need to see what absolutely unhinged shit Taliesin is gonna do as Belair. Please. It's being homophobic again? Boo. No, seriously. I'm so excited to see more of Murray. Please. It's that like, oh, I don't think I have any favorites at the tables. And then Taliesin and Marisha just roll up with whatever fucking character they came up with for this campaign, and it's just like, ah, shit. Man. I will say, though, Octus and Taisha. I think I kind of just have that with each table. It's here are the two that I just kind of want to grab and shake. I don't care about anyone. Ah, shit, my pookies. No, really, it really is. It just has turned into that. It's not even, I never really had the like, oh, I don't really care about anyone here. I always liked all of the characters at the table. It's just when you are watching a thing and the scene sort of pans over to that one character and it feels like you're suddenly taking a party drug and you're just like, oh my god, it's them. So, Hey now. It's even a second. Don't worry. There we go. I have to add her little. Let's. Do we want to have it here? Yeah. Let's move it like. No, because then we have room. Move it right here. Excuse me. Oh, no. There we go. Don't care about Osney, but I will admit him straight manning for Murray is a treat. I'm very interested in what is going on with Osney, because it's very much I know Luis. I know the characters he makes. I have now watched him in multiple different things. And it's you make some juicy fucking characters. What are you doing with Osney right now? Because I am so far it's just sort of a straightforward character, but I know you sneak in those little hidden daggers, and it's like, what are you doing? 18th? Excuse me. There we go. Ta-da! Let's export this. Let's not do that. Let's not have it export at 2% size. There we go. All right. And there we go. And now we go back. Oh, colors. Shapes and colors. And here we see Wynn almost getting swindled by a salesperson who also is Kane's cameo. I am so excited for anything to do with Taliesin and Liam making eyes at each other and then just being like, oh no, there's definitely nothing going on here, you guys. Trust me. We haven't been scheming and plotting. Oh my goodness. Meows. They return. Still going. Meow. Thank you so much for the resub, Raps. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Go get your dinner. Very important. We will be here. No meows happened on stream? Wait, did you guys not hear it? No DTS was heard! What the fuck? I'm gonna fight Streamlabs. Well, it's not a stream by me. If something isn't wrong or broken. Ain't that right? Anyways. More things for me to fix. Yay! Don't worry, bestie. I heard them. I wouldn't be surprised if I just need to get rid of any of the sounds being used by Streamlabs and then reroute it through Mix It Up. Since that one actually seems to work. Your stream is also on Bone Juice. No! No! So, I don't do this often, mostly because I haven't felt like I needed to in forever. I'm going to be giving everyone a book recommendation. And if you're ever looking for a book that is going to make you laugh and then immediately make you lock in because the world building is actually surprisingly in-depth. Hold on. Sorry, I need to cough a bit. I'm going to recommend everyone go read Apparently Sir Cameron Needs to Die It is a delightful book. It is a relatively short read as well. It's only about like, I want to say 70k words, I think was the word count. It is a delightful read. It's fruity. And it's I so rarely find prose that I actually really enjoy. Far too many times it's just been the like, yeah, you know, you'll read through it just so you can get to like the good stuff and like the plot being good, but it's like no, the writing is actually a real big highlight of the book. I picked it up like 2 weeks ago now. I am halfway through, and the only reason I haven't finished it is because I need sleep, which is bullshit. The author is absolutely a Tumblr user. Yes, I follow them. They post, the author's also queer. They use they, them pronouns. They're Toronto-based, and I love their cats so much. Their cats are absolutely glorious. But yeah, it is their first novel publication, and I think they absolutely knocked it out of the park. So if you're ever looking for a fun read, definitely consider Apparently Sir Cameron Needs to Die. I'm also very excited for the next book that they are starting to work on. They have given little hints about it, and I'm like, oh no, this author has made things that is tailored for me. Oh dear. Basically, how did they describe it? Tsundere skeleton in love with a yandere sword. Magical, conscious sword. So immediately I'm like, oh no. Oh, you're making things that are special for me. Oh dear. Okay, no, I need to talk about DashCon 2 again. I tried to get tickets, you guys. I was late! 20 minutes after they opened. And they were all sold out. I am so upset. I really hope that next year they're able to book a bigger place. They have OSP going to DashCon. This is the second DashCon 2. I didn't even know they went live. Dude, yeah, the tickets were sold out in under 20 minutes. Yeah, OSP is going to be there. Overly Sarcastic Productions is going to be there this year at DashCon 2. It's still called DashCon 2. It's in Toronto, you guys. Do you know how upsetting it is to me that I couldn't get tickets for the con in my city? People are flying out so that they can get to it, and I, as a local, could not even get a ticket. It is devastating. I honestly might loiter around, you know, like LobbyCon a little bit, but geez, I really hope next year they are able to get a larger space. I hope more people, like more places see, hey, because here's the thing, they were originally, their first DashCon 2, they originally booked a really large space, but then the place heard of the reputation of the first DashCon and pulled out and was like, actually, you can't do your convention here. Which sucks. Understandable, but it sucks. So then, but naming it a new number every year? Listen. The bit has been said many times, but they were like, no. We think it's funnier if it stays 2 every time. Let me know when they go on sale next year. Listen, I join their Discord. That's how I get all of the alerts. Yeah, their Discord I have muted for the most part. I only really have it so that if they have alerts of like, hey guys, We have a handful of free tickets. They're also super, super strict about scalping. So they're like, yeah, if we found out that you're reselling tickets, you are going to be banned for life. And it's like, yeah, more cons do this. Jeez Louise. Okay, that's win. I need to update everyone's character sheets. I think I might honestly do that, like, either this week or next. Because it's like, it's getting to the point where it's like, oh, these are, it's not just like, oh, these are a little outdated. It's like, oh, my style is different. Not like that different, but it's different enough that it's like, I don't really draw these characters like this anymore. Yeah, they have their public Discord and stuff, and it's fun. They had an entire thing for Ides of March, of course. They had the stabbing room, which was where people submitted drawings of knives to be made into an emote. And the one that won this year is a Kermit with an elongated face wearing clown makeup. And that's the knife. So that gives you the type of idea of like, oh yeah, these guys are like tried and true Tumblr people, you know? It's great. Yeah, I am really, really hopeful that at least 1 year I'll be able to go. It's such a shame. But speaking of Tumblr, I mean, I feel like I have to talk about the elephant in the room. Because I talked about it on the Discord, but you know, we have VOD watchers who might not be in the Discord, which, hey, you should consider joining the Discord if you're over 18. It's a fun time over there. But the shit show that happened yesterday and the day before, with Tumblr deciding, hey, we're actually going to change the entire way that reblog chains work, and we're going to make it like Twitter, basically. And when I say everyone hated that, I don't think I've ever seen Tumblr come together so resolutely and absolutely spam the shit out of staff and just be like, hey, so you're going to revert this if you know what's good for you. What if we explode as a treat? Yeah, really. Shit show is proof bullying is the best. Oh my god, no. Here's the thing. My biggest issue with that is the fact that it wasn't toggleable. They could have. Here's the thing. Ultimately, they still want to implement that. And we gotta make sure to stay on their asses so they don't implement that. But they're still wanting to. And let's be honest, we won't really be able to stop them. I think I just said that. Sorry, I'm talking in loops right now because I'm drawing. But it is just that we gotta be so careful about Tumblr right now. It is in its... Because it's the... Listen, I don't like conjecture, speculation about things like a website, right? But also, considering I know the behavior of the man who owns Tumblr currently, I would not be surprised if he is actively trying to kill Tumblr so that they can shut it down or sell it at a pittance. Like, it genuinely would not surprise me all these terrible moves are being done, specifically to kill the website. The amount of people, when all of that was happening, who I saw being like, I have to leave Tumblr if this is gonna stay. And it's like, guys, please don't fall for that. Come on, guys. No worries, will be. Good luck on Mince Raft. Which reminds me, I gotta do some Minecraft streams. I've been getting the itch, and I'm on Cameron JK's lovely server. Oh, hey now. Thank you for the same reminder. Rude. But I am on Cam's server, and I have a cute little base there, and I would love to show it off and play on there, and show you guys what I've been up to. Not much. I'm not crazy when I'm on a server. Anyone who's been on Foxcraft knows that. I like do a little bit here and there, and then suddenly you'll log on again, and a whole city will appear. But you know, that's me. I have a cute little cabin in the woods and a little farm, and I want to do more. I just have to go and do it, you know? All right. That's Issa, who doesn't have her bag on this panel. I don't give a shit. I don't care. We're just gonna say that it just so happens to be behind. I don't know. We're not gonna care about it. There we go.
Shrimp heaven now.
Okay. I'm not shrimping that much. Rude. Also, I'm not planning for this to be a very long stream. I'm gonna try doing something smart for me and also for my job, and I'm going to stream shorter but more, you know? I think I'm going to start capping my streams at like 2 hours, 2.5 at most. Just because I think for my own sanity, I need to do that at this point. Oh, I know. That's fine. Yeah, I'm hoping to actually, now that it's like, okay, vacation's over, get back to work. I hope that I can get back into streaming a bit more, just because it's not felt good to not be
I've literally got
streaming.
so much to do. I'm like, friggin' calm down.
All right. Damn, you went right on the 1 hour mark. All right. You guys can, let's not knock over my water. You guys can stare at this for a second. I'm going to eat my shawarma. Here. Entertainment.
Oh my god. This is brilliant. 2 shirtless dads.
Why the dots
at
every
a
time?
lagoon. Awooga. Lena.
Oh, hey. There's a scroll of summon croissant.
Oh.
Summon what?
Summon croissant.
Croissant?
Good.
Solo coming quasit, okay? Solo summon
Croissant.
quasit, not croissant.
Croissant.
Pan, I
Someone
just
please
sent you
clip
some
that.
spell scrolls. Someone please
I'm-
clip that.
I.
Quassel. Yeah. Yeah. D, you sound so disappointed. You sound just so disappointed. I'm so sorry that I'm not drawing softcore porn on twitch.tv. And you can clip that. Welcome, welcome. I'm currently drawing a very wrecked sausage. Mythical sausage. Mythical Jace. I'm drawing a very wrecked mythical Jace. Hi. That actually wasn't intentional. Oh my gosh, wait. Definitely didn't just go back in the VOD to see that bottom panel again. Oh, you mean this one? This bottom panel? This one? the timing. The timing. Click. You can sell shit. Sick. Oh. Oh, goody. Oh, goody. What? The timing! The timing!
The button.
Ah. E. No, what the fuck? Oh, but I still caught it. I did an air trick and I caught it. Everyone, oh my god. Did everyone see that? Because that will not be happening again.
The mythical sausage, also known as Sausage, is a Florida-based Cuban-American YouTuber and Twitch streamer notable for his Minecraft build tutorials, survival let's plays, and more. He has been a member.
He has been a member. I mean, that's a... The cutoff? Can someone clip? Okay. And then people being like, oh yeah, go watch Foxology. I recommend their streams. Ow, 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 ow,
Okay.
ow, ow, ow.
I changed the clips a little bit because it kept showing the same ones from like 3+ years ago or something. And it's like, no. Please prioritize featured clips. Thank you. So hopefully he's been a member. He has been a member, hasn't he? Exactly 2 weeks from now. Hold on, sorry, one sec, guys. Hello. I have an appointment. Huzzah! All right, great. He's been a member of quite a few things, specifically POW creation stuff. I hope he continues to be a member of many things. Despite me constantly wishing I could revoke the art that he paid for by me because he does ridiculous stuff. He is a delight to watch, I will say. He is a weird man. But he's a Florida man, so are we surprised? That is always my favorite thing of me explaining to people like, yeah, he's a weird creator, but he's from Florida, and just the immediate like, oh, okay. The immediate, oh, that makes sense. It's great. Oh, that's fun. Okay. Mm. I love how they were like, let's cram every single genre possible into the Katamari soundtrack. And then they just did that. Truly iconic. Yeah. I definitely miss his edited stuff, but also as someone who's done edited Minecraft videos, I understand why he's focusing more on streaming. It is so exhausting doing editing like that, especially on a frequent basis, like for an SMP as involved as, say, Empires was. But also, I do still miss it. I miss his hardcore stuff. Yeah, and ultimately too, here's the biggest thing. You get paid more when you stream, or at least you're seeing that money immediately. Plus with streams, he gets to spend time with his friends. Exactly. Yeah, like there's a lot of reasons to prefer streaming over video editing. And it just comes down to, hey, what do you have the energy for? Do you want to enjoy yourself or do you need to lock the fuck in right now? This is another thing, at least for me, I can't be listening to anything else while I'm editing. I need to only be hearing the thing that I'm editing. The dry cleaning is done. Excellent. It cannot just be 1 hour as fast. I'm already starting to flag. Well, that's what happens when you don't stream for a very long time, and then you come back into it. I would rather just make sure to get all of the flats before I wrap up. That just don't feel right otherwise. I do. Yeah, also I do have D&D tonight and I don't want to be exhausted for that. Very specifically, because I got shit to do. I need to have a brain for that. Yeah, the weather is also just straight up evil today. Yeah. Ow! The bruising, the pelting. Thank you so much for all the biddies. Thank you, Corvid. How are you doing? Ow! But yeah. I think after I've cleaned up everyone, I think maybe we'll see. Once I do the flats on every person. That's in because yeah, it's been a hot second. It's so nice seeing you. glad that you are delighted. No, not the So Ronnie just pulled out all the it's warm. So we're washing the sheets, right? Bed linens, all that stuff, blanket covers, pillow covers. And you know that thing that they like to do where they just all sort of roll into each other and then it just becomes a giant sausage of bed sheets. So that's what just happened. Hence my reaction. What was I saying before, though? I can't remember. That's fine. It's probably not important, I say, as it is very important. Yeah, I am hoping to get as much work done on this before the end of the month, because then we're shifting back into fan art, and I have so much fan art I want to do. So I definitely won't be like, oh, let's just work on Skyfell a little bit more. And it's like, no, I have so much Verstov stuff that I have to draw. I must excise it from my system. Usually still soaked in the middle. Oh yeah, of course they're always soaked in the middle.
Not this time.
What was that? Not this time? Yay, I'm glad. Oh yeah. Ronnie has buried herself underneath and is now all cozy. It's just how it goes sometimes, you know? Call it the body bag. Oh man. You moved? Oh heck yeah. I hope the new place is nice. Got all the fixins and everything's working well. They do love to eat socks, yes, that is true. Okay, there we go. That's everyone blotted in now. We have some creatures. Now I am going to be changing just a little bit some of the colors on these characters for the sole purpose of harmonizing them, and that's it. They shall remain unchanged otherwise. That's good. Oh, 4th anniversary! That's amazing. Get to host our dogs-in-law. Oh, heck yeah. That is really good. That sounds amazing. Yay, dog sitting! Big congrats. Yeah, very big congrats. I do almost want to draw mini comics of each of these panels, their full scenarios. For no other purpose than just I want to draw my Blorbos more. You guys know how it is. You have your little characters that it's just like, what if I draw them more? For me, I mean, I have been doing most of the same. Had a recent vacation like a few weeks ago. Went up to the cottage. Well, went up to a cottage. We don't have a cottage. We're not that rich. But we did go up to a cottage. It was really, really nice having that break away from the city. And just sort of working from there on all sorts of different stuff. Been doing more fan art, got into Clair Obscur. That took over my life, and my brain and my everything. I'm still in that building. I have a system where a certain month is set for a certain thing, and this month is for Skyfell work. And I did not work on Skyfell as much as I would have liked. Mostly because of that vacation, and that's okay. It was worth it because I got to hang out with my beloveds. But also that does mean I'm behind. Yeah. That's been me for the most part. Oh yeah, also I started testosterone in January. Oh yeah, that's important. Oh yeah, I got into Dragon Age Inquisition, and I am in hell. By which I mean I'm having a great time. I'm on my second run. That's just a touch important. Yeah, I just sort of thoroughly sunk into playing Inquisition, and I think I have about 100 hours now logged in since I started playing late last year, or even earlier this year. I think I didn't really touch it until like late last year, early this year. And yep, I have my silly little inkies, and I love them. And I definitely don't have thoughts of drawing them at all. Nope, not me. That's not something I would do. Yeah. Starting tea has been interesting. It's all of the little things that I didn't expect, but then it's the like, oh yeah, I guess that makes sense that would be happening. Things like my throat is expanding, which is helping me breathe better. Which, as someone who has practically chronically clogged sinuses, is weird. It's weird having the back of my throat feel cold because I am inhaling through my nose. It's incredibly funny to say out loud of just the like, yeah, why is my throat cold? Because there's air actually hitting it from when I'm breathing. I do overheat rather quickly now. Yeah, again, it's the like all of these little things that it's just like, wow, that's weird, but then you think about it for 2 seconds and it's like, oh, well, why is my throat expanding? Oh, because it's making room for my voice to start breaking and getting lower and stuff like that. Yeah, I would have never thought of that either. It's weird having my throat and cutting off. Yep. It is weird having a throat, honestly. Hey, it's weird having a functional throat. I have been far too sick to have a functional throat. No, this. Oh my goodness. Been considering it pretty heavy, but I've also got Schrodinger's gender. Yay! Yay, Schrodinger's gender. Yeah, literally. I have a similar thing where it's just oh, what's your gender? I just know that being on testosterone will definitely help. Yeah, I still primarily use they them pronouns and stuff like that. It's not the I'm not taking testosterone to transition into being a man. I just would prefer to have some of those features, which I cannot currently do, without fun little gel time in the morning. I take my little ketchup packet and I smear it on my arms. And then Ronnie sits in the corner and pouts because she can't touch me for the next half an hour. I think she might have fallen asleep under the sheets from the dryer. Oh yeah. Oh, she gone. Oh, she's gone. Have a touch of the boy juice as a treat. Gender non-committal shrug. Yeah. It is really just that like, oh, hey, what's your gender? I would like to have a beard. I don't want to be I know I'm going to end up being perceived as a guy a few years down the road. That's whatever. I don't really give a shit. The important people who know me are going to know that that's not who I am. And that's the important thing. Rude. Very rude. Did I just hear Shorkin? No. Or maybe I did. But yeah. It's been personally at least, it's been a solid year for me. And then I'm excited for May. I'm heading out to Chicago to see The Beloved and also to go to ASEN, where I will be cosplaying as Gustav from Claire Obscure. I'm very excited for it. Jump scare. Yeah, it's a great notif, very specifically because it'll make me jump. And it's the, hey, don't forget. I desperately need. Yeah. And yeah, as you guys can see, I'm making teeny tiny little tweaks for these designs. Just like this is supposed to be just, flowers in hair, but in universe, most likely, this character would end up being a plant Nidori of some sort of flora Nidori. I think this looped. Yeah, it's not a very long album. Hold on. We're gonna Claire Obscure for a bit. Let's go straight into Act 2 music. Yeah. The little things, the little changes for design stuff. It's just like, hey, why are you guys wearing this outfit? And it's like, well, I've decided that I'm just taking this outfit and this is going to be the uniform for lumberer guilds. Just cuz. But yeah. Tis indeed your baby. And I am just thoroughly taking like, yep, this little outfit is actually a uniform now. Because I said so. Yeah. The way this world gets lumber is definitely a method. It's not exactly a healthy method, but it is one nonetheless. It works, case closed. Sure. Yeah, totally. It definitely doesn't have any negative effects on anything. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. And lastly, we have Metal's character, Huzzah, which you guys have seen me draw a couple times now. Oh, we're going to be having ads in a minute. I am very tempted to do away with and maybe just call stream, but it's only been an hour and a half, and that doesn't feel good, you know? If it's okay to ask here, I'd like to give doing commissions a try and would like some tips. I can absolutely give you some tips. Yeah, the biggest tip, first things first, is to actually evaluate how long it takes for you to complete a commission. That is the first thing. Then, depending how long it takes, you're going to set minimum wage at the lowest of your country and have that be the little method, right? So it's going to be hours times minimum wage, right? So if it ends up being your country's minimum wage is, let's just keep the math simple, let's say $10, takes 3 hours, you're going to ask for $30, right? Oh, I'm gonna wait until ads are done to continue. Hold on, hold on. We wait, everyone, hold. And ads should be done now, so we can continue. But yeah, basically, that is how you're going to want to calculate prices. Don't skimp on going lower. I know how tempting it is. I know you're going to end up seeing a number that is like, whoa, that is way too much. But you got to keep in mind, art is a luxury. So you do unfortunately have to price it as a luxury. And I'm fully aware of how icky that feels, but you are also in the business of trying to make money, and you can't just say, oh no, I'll just make it lower because my art isn't good. Don't do that. That honestly fucks it over for everyone else who does have proper pricing. Pay yourself the correct amount, all right? Besides that, if you don't have something like VGen or something like that, I've seen people using Google Forms for their commissions. So like anytime a new entry comes in, there's your stuff. I would be a little wary of doing it entirely through DMs on a platform. You got to keep an eye out very specifically because you'll sometimes get scam customers. I hope at this point in the internet you are aware of what those scam messages look like. So if you have to do it through DMs, like through Instagram DMs or something like that, know what to look out for. So that's things like, hey, can you draw my kid? Can you draw my kid's dog, my pet? Those sort of commissions. Also check the person's profile, see that they've been posting legitimately and they're not just stealing photos. Because that's happened way too many times. I've had to block. So there's a reason I don't even allow Instagram DMs anymore, because it was such a genuine plague. I could not. All of my requests was just bot accounts that were like, hey, and here's the thing: the easiest way is you'll say, here is my payment method. and they'll say, "Oh, can we do it this other way?" Block them immediately. Absolutely not. Stand on your fucking business that the payment method that you use is the only way you're going to accept it. No matter what. All right? For payment method, I'm in North America, so PayPal is really accessible to me. But I know there's other ways of getting the actual money. Make sure it is through a secure thing, though. You don't want direct bank anything ever. That is how you severely will get fucked over. What else? Yeah, PayPal is really good for that, at least. Very specifically, using rude. Using invoicing is using invoicing is going to be your best friend. And that very specifically is just so you can keep track of stuff. Because, you know, if you're doing things through PayPal, for example, before I was using invoicing, the commissions that I did get,
Shrimp
I could not find them
heaven
again.
now.
I wasn't shrimping, rude. You guys are just redeeming everything now. God, okay, everyone drink. I can't get through my damn lecture. But yeah, so that's one of those things that you have to keep an eye on. You got a 4.
Art, my favorite.
How many
form of
things
money
are being
laundering.
redeemed at once? This is insane. Goodness gracious. Okay. We will do a doodle. Jeez Louise. But look, they're all colored in. Yay. All right, we're going to do a doodle. This was the one we did before, by the way. Just by the by. Let's see. Ow. Let's see what we are drawing next. Where's my dice? There you are. And whatcha? We're not drawing Sev again. We cannot. Okay. The dice rolled a 4 again, literally jumping out of my hand. I guess we're drawing Sev again. The gods have proclaimed it. Can I add to the advice? Yeah, sure. Dice demanded Sev. Apparently. Listen, I haven't drawn Sev in like 2 months now. I get it. How do I draw her? I'm so tempted to make a follow-up to this. Actually, I should make a follow-up to this of her after she actually properly cuts her hair. Hold on. But yeah, what else for commissions? Yeah, aside from being safe, you are going to want to also see what other people are doing to promote themselves. Very specifically in the circles that you want to get business from. It's the icky parts of commission stuff is you gotta think like a business major for a bit. But yeah, some of the things it's like you're gonna want to look at what tags people are using. What are the current trends? If you want to do things like your character hears, how are you wanting to divide up the different things that like the services you offer, stuff like that. So like if you, because I ran into this recently of having commercial stuff pop into my stuff, which I do actually have a commission I do need to work on. I'll be doing that off stream though. But yeah, there is all sorts of things that you're gonna want to have to consider, you know? Yeah, absolutely. That is very much a part that most people don't like talking about, but you are also going to need to take a good long look at the software and hardware that you're working with. And if you want this to be like a serious endeavor, you might have to make a big purchase, which is never fun, but it is very important to make sure that you have good equipment. It's that thing of like, there are so many times with new streamers that are like, oh yeah, I got this like $5 mic and a $10 webcam and I'm gonna make it big. And it's just like, no, people are gonna take one look at your setup and immediately be driven off. And it's an unfortunate thing, but you do need good equipment if you're wanting to be serious about that sort of a thing, right? Mhm. Yeah, you always want to add there is this thing called asshole tax, but this can also just be applied for anything, really. Um Basically you're going to, if you're getting into straits with your finances and stuff, one of the things you're going to want to consider is adding essentially like a portion of the money you're asking to be for like exactly those sort of emergencies of like, are do you have are the hold on, I can word this. Is the amount you're asking for going to be enough for if something happens in your life? Is the amount you asked for going to be able to cover something unexpected specifically? Yeah. I would also say there are some things that honestly not a bad idea to go to your bank and make an appointment with a financial advisor. Most banks have those. Oof. Oh, that is so rough. Oh yeah, healthcare things for the US people. Yep. I do frequently forget that you guys have to deal with that. I'm so sorry. That's good. Nolan gave her this haircut. I've decided. Oh no. With AI slop update. I've heard. It's have you guys seen the what is it? DLSS 5 bullshit? It looks so bad. It's so bad right now. There we go. Steph's haircut. Going from this to this, I can guarantee it is entirely just Nolan saw this and was like, I'm about to have a heart attack if you don't sit down and let me fix your hair. You can absolutely kiss Sev, yes. AI shareholders trying so hard to convince us that AI is good. Oh yeah, no. The bubble is finally starting to burst and I'm so happy. Ew. Why? Why the battery icon? That's such a weird thing to change. Reference images, D&D notes. No. Oh, that's so brutal. Yeah, I've been avoiding updating stuff as well. I'm very sad though, because I really did just build my computer at such a prime moment, and then immediately after all of everything, the prices for Nvidia stuff for graphics card, everything just starts skyrocketing. And this computer is supposed to be a ship of Theseus, where I just continue to replace the parts as the years go by until it's an entirely new computer, basically. Same shell, though. But no, I have to hold off on that until this bullshit bubble bursts. I hate it. The only good thing, and I'm saying that in the biggest of, with a caveat on it, the only good thing that's come out of everything getting so expensive, all of the like computer parts getting so expensive, is the amount of game devs that have had to actually learn how to optimize their games again, because no one can get high-end computers because it's too expensive. So game devs have actually had to learn how to optimize code again. That's the only good thing that has come out of this. That's the end of the list. I need the bubble to burst faster though. I feel real bad. I follow a bunch of the artists who their art got scraped the most for a bunch of stuff. And it's just nothing is more saddening than just seeing like, yeah, I have to every time I post now, I have to also post the speed paint but like I have to do it in weird ways just to prove that I am actually the original artist that got scraped and my art isn't AI. And it's like, that's so sad. That is so genuinely depressing. It sucks. Look at what Helldivers was able to do after they optimized the majority for the PC player base. Yeah. Again, though, it's still like, this shouldn't have happened. Why like this? Why'd we have to do it like this? It's very conflicting having a good personal year, but the world outside is going to shit, you know? I know, sorry. That was really depressing out of nowhere. It's just things I've been thinking about. It's the wow, my life is going actually pretty well for me. Cognitive dissonance. Yeah. Yeah, the amount of times that you're having to double and triple check of, hey, is this real actually? Or is this fake? I think one of the real sad things that has been like an immediate thing that I've seen is VGen, how they are very staunchly anti-AI and they will delete your account into orbit if they find out that you're selling anything that has AI in it or that you used AI in the process. They're very strict about it. It's great. The absolute uptick of them having to go and delete profiles and stuff, it's real upsetting. You've got a mandarin tree? Aw, lucky. God, I want to do gardening. Things I am hopeful for in the next place that I live in. Please, garden space. I beg. I want to garden. Could have a weed plant, actually. Huh. That'd be funny as hell. Because it would just be a hemp plant. We would have people being like, oh, they smoke so much weed, and it's like, nope, we use that shit in salads. My watering alarm went off. Aha! That's smart. That's smart to actually like have an alarm to remind you to water your plants. I have such a black thumb inadvertently when it comes to plants and stuff. I've killed 4 cactuses in my life, okay? It's bad. I try and be good about it. I try and do my research, but every single time something bad happens and they just don't survive. Okay. As we are finishing this little cleanup, I'm going to start wrapping stream because we're hitting the 2-hour mark, and I think I'm good to call it there for the day. I need to go and figure food out and stuff like that. But I'm glad I was able to stream just for a little bit. I don't know if I'll be back tomorrow. I'd like to be, but I'm meeting with family, so who knows? Yeah, fun fact, I was actually going to be streaming earlier this week, and then my family out of nowhere was like, hey, let's go get breakfast. And it's like, oh, okay. Not the Phillips screwdriver. Rip. I think that means you're legally allowed to hunt the person who stole it from you for sport. I think that's what that means. I get mandarins, but she doesn't throw fruit. Oh, if she doesn't grow fruit, I won't be so mad. She's adorable. That's great. It's whatever. I am that person who it's like, I'm not gonna say I have a bad relationship with family. It's not a positive one though. You know? It's just how it is sometimes. But I am excited to be getting more back into, because, okay, how many days do we have left? We have a week and a half. Nope, we have basically 2 weeks with the amount of time. Yes, we have basically 2 weeks left in this month. And I'm going to very much try and be on top of my shit. I have a lot of pages left. Yes. But if I can, like, finish this page tonight, that would be awesome, because this is a pain in the ass type of a page, and I unfortunately have a few of those in a row. I'm just gonna show them off real quick. So we've got this one, the one I showed off of backgrounds. Then we've got more backgrounds. And then I have crowds. I have to draw crowds, you guys. I'm not looking forward to that. But I have to draw a bunch of them all over the place. And so much environments and so much background and so much stuff. It's fine. I'm fine. I'm a complainer, not a quitter, you know? Make crowd brush. I have a crowd brush. And there's, I have methods of making it easier and whatnot. It's still just work, It's still just the, like, okay, I have to figure out a way for this to look good and in a specific way. It is also very, I have a really great 3D asset that is just a crowd. It's just a bunch of people. So that also will be very helpful, but I still gotta draw it. Yeah. I reserve my right to bitch. Exactly. Listen, there have been so many studies of how when dealing with pain, it is a lot easier to deal with the pain when you're allowed to swear. This is the same thing, basically. It's just that if I don't bitch about it while I'm doing it, it's going to be even more excruciating. So if I get that energy out, then it's okay. Then it's manageable. You got to be able to take things in small bites, you know? And I can take this in small bites. I just have to complain in between each bite, you know? You're home. Hell yeah. Well, I'm going to be wrapping up stream in a bit, unfortunately. Exactly. I'm finishing doing the little bit of cleanup. Okay. I think the only thing I'm actually going to change style-wise for Skyfell is I might change the brush I'm using for line art. That's been a long time coming. I like the textured brush, but also it is a little easier to have a smoother brush for cleanup. There we go. This thing is just the paper. That can just be generic paper color. There we go. I'll be doing this when I'm doing backgrounds and stuff. But there we go. We have them at least colored. Yay! Why did I go into comics, you guys? Because I love it. I already know that answer. All right. Guys, thanks so much for hanging out. Let's see where I can send you. Who is live? So many people. Oh, guys. Zombie Cleo doing crafting stream. I have to, right? Guys, thank you so much for hanging out. It's been a delight. I will see you hopefully soon. Gosh, please. I miss streaming. I miss hanging out with you guys so much. So hopefully soon. We'll be working on more Skyfell until the end of the month. Blah, blah, blah. Maybe it won't be working on the pages per se, but it might be illustrations if I need a little break or something. So I will see you all then. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.